that January be looking
$500.
You don't know what that January be tough.
You get people to work on time. What do you
I
get
get people to work on time.
Early, huh?
Early. I don't fuck around.
We should take that Ripta one day and see if he doesn't really fuck around.
We should. That'd be hilarious.
Listen, one day. And
we should just ride. We should
take a day off of work.
Yeah, take a day off of work.
Just ride
Ripta. Just ride in the back too. Just
this is not a brag.
Record.
This is not a brag.
Record the pod on Ripta.
One
So
day.
he's not on it. He's driving the bus.
And I'm showing up no mask, food and beverages.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta get on.
Spilling shit.
I got rights. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you gonna come behind the screen?
I paid my fare.
What Shorty just say? You're a bitch ass nigger. Yeah. No.
Spilling shit on the bus?
It can't be racist. I'm black and I said it. Let me on the bus. I have a right to ride the bus with unrestricted airways.
I think we should do that shit.
Come on.
Get drunk.
I would love to do it. I would love to see it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, get drunk.
Yeah, get drunk.
I don't want to
Gotta
get up
get
there and be
drunk.
like
So
a civil person.
Nah.
When's the last time you been on the bus, Ripta?
Yo, the 90s.
I've been on. I probably like 5 years ago. We our job always does the Good Friday walk. So, we walk from Oxford Street all the way downtown, and then we're like, shit, how are we getting back? Hopped on Ripta.
Oh, you did it on some charitable event.
Yeah,
not necessary. Not necessary.
Not
Oh, nah, I had a hard time.
Yeah, and jumped on Ripta. But now I'm like, how much? Because I use somebody's bus pass. I'm like, how much is the bus?
$2.
Damn.
And like 50 cents for the transfer, something like that.
$1
right?
for the transfer.
Well, the numbers.
Yo, they stopped doing the sunshine joint.
They don't even do.
No, they don't do that.
Like
shit
above
no more.
90?
I'm so
They
glad
don't do
they
that
don't
no
do
more.
that.
What?
They don't do
How
that.
So
do, how do
glad.
homeless people get around?
They have
They
the
always
passes.
moving around, homeless people.
If they got
They
the
have
Social
money.
Security, they get the.
Yeah, they get the passes.
Respectfully, they have time. Could walk.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
They don't want to walk.
Oh, yeah.
They don't want to walk.
Now I had to ride the bus last year.
$3 for a transfer.
No, it's for everything, for the ride and the transfer, for the ride and to get another bus.
And now you have what they get.
Oh wait, so I get the ride and the transfer for $2?
No, $3.
$3.
Oh shit.
Now you got Rip Ticks, right? And those have a time limit on them, right? Don't they?
2 hours.
Then you get there's a monthly.
Well,
bus
that's
pass.
about to go to because they're finally moving up to technology. So gonna be flash you can either do it off your phone or getting up with the times.
So the days of because I was telling we just did a jobs program the past 2 weeks, and I was talking about how we used to outside of school, either you did the show,
Quick flash.
that don't work.
right, or you go to the back of the bus, just follow me, and open the window,
Drop out the window.
drop it out the window.
Yeah.
Now you can't because you got to swipe it.
I remember we used to do that. Like
So it only allows you to swipe once in a certain time period type of thing.
you could save them because they used to like change colors and
Yeah.
and then you just like copy paste,
Right.
boom, paste it on a new color.
That's what you used to do in high school
My hair.
because the colors used to recycle.
I don't mind the bus.
But I know in high school when you got the high school bus pass, it was only till like 5 o'clock. It wasn't all day. It was like during school hours till 5 o'clock.
Oh nah, after school program I'm on a football team.
No, literally, we'd be at basketball practice and be like, yo, Nibum, it's 4:30. You need to end this practice, man.
Gotta go. I ain't gonna get home. Hope you got the Scooby-Doo van outside, man. Get us all
I
in
never
there.
minded the bus.
Huh?
I never minded
I
the
love
bus.
the bus.
I hated the.
I took the bus to the mall.
Love the
Bus
bus.
was okay.
Right? I used to go to Warwick Mall, Rhode Island Mall on the bus.
Bus.
Chick's house.
There weren't
Word.
any other options. It was the bus.
It was the bus.
I wasn't walking.
Like, how you getting here? The
walk,
bus.
though.
I ain't gonna lie. I did some
Bus
walking. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. The bus.
I ain't gonna lie. I did some walking. But like if I had I'm jumping on the bus.
Nah, I don't like Providence bus. When y'all gonna get into times like the logistical mapping of the routes, so I don't have to go into downtown Providence in order to transfer to the next bus.
It's beyond my pay grade, boy.
You call him boy and everything.
Yeah, I'm just like,
During these times, too.
Called you boy.
yo, let's
During these times.
definitely get drunk and get on Alpha, please.
Definitely.
I just want a moment where somebody on the bus is like, "Are you gonna do something about that guy back there? You know that boy." That's what I want you to do.
Shut up.
Who you calling boy?
What you gonna do?
Oh, we're definitely doing it.
Kick me off. I got Uber money,
100%
bitches.
doing it.
I just rolled this shit to fuck with him.
I can hear Reem telling everybody on the bus that they're broke.
Broke,
He was like,
nigga.
that's why he's riding the bus.
And the bus driver hates y'all. You told me.
I'm loving this day more and more.
You love an idea.
I'm loving it.
We should wait
More
for it
and
to be
more.
one of those sunny days, 95
Yeah.
and 93 humidity, where people are pissed off already.
Already.
Yeah.
Got to deal with Reem in the back. Drunk.
With intent to cause trouble.
Which Reem?
Nah.
Curtis.
This
Which
one to
one?
be fully
The one that-
functional.
Not the last one.
Nah,
We need a new name for that one.
It would be fully functional.
Sloppy Joe.
Depends on which Reem we're getting.
Yeah,
'cause
a lot of people
What you
love
gonna do?
Sloppy Joes.
If you
though.
get
Nah,
Curtis, what you
nah,
gonna do?
not
What's he
that,
gonna
nah.
do if he gets Curtis anyway?
A lot of people love Curtis.
I won't fuck up your job, man. You know I care about people's money. You
I'm
fuck
not gonna fuck
around.
up my job. I'm good.
I'm like, he invited me.
I'm good. I'm worried.
Donald Trump invited
What'd
me.
you call the cops?
I don't do anything. Let's call my dispatcher. Yo,
Wow, that's kind of snitching.
That's snitching.
what do you want me to do?
Look at
Get
the
off
new
the bus.
hair, acting different.
Why don't you stop the bus, get up, and tell everybody that we're not moving until
Oh, that's what I would do. That's what I would do.
All right.
Until at some point something's got to happen. So
that's your man's. Nah.
I'm immediately like, I'll leave when my Uber pulls up. That's what I'll leave. I'm out.
and then when the mob comes, because the mob is gonna come.
The mob.
Yeah.
What mob?
The other passengers. The other passengers are gonna start ganging up on you.
But now when I get jumped,
It's too-
I'm looking at you like, word? Oh, you drew a line in the sand, my nigga. Oh, okay.
Because
side.
Reem's
Pick the
getting
side.
jumped.
That's fine.
And because me and Bubba just there, just laughing and participating, now we in the mix too.
Yeah.
Now we're all looking at Alex like, yo,
That
we still potting next Wednesday?
we still here next Wednesday?
You started this right, and so you put the nonviolence man in a position.
I didn't do anything.
Because you lose my
No,
job.
I didn't do anything.
We just tried.
Reem did it.
We just tried to have a good time on the bus.
That's it. That's all he was doing.
Okay, that's
Damn.
fine. Have a good time.
Nothing wrong with a little ignorance.
Okay.
Yo, episode 136,
Yeah.
dog. Episode 136, dog. I can't believe this. We're going to get jumped on the bus.
Parentheses.
Crazy.
People got to get to where they got to go.
Yo, we got Miggs and James in the house. What up, man?
Yes.
What's going on?
Welcome, fellas.
And we're sipping a little bubbly.
Little
Well,
Chris
they are.
Jericho bubbly.
Oh, yeah.
They are, because we're on a no drinking.
We're sipping water. Yeah, we got our water.
Yeah, it's fast.
We're responsible. Or they're responsible.
Yeah.
I like how the group text. Was it last week? Alex said, David and I not drinking.
So when?
Like you're supposed to feel bad about that. Like, whatever.
The way he said it, though, like, no, Cabo.
Yeah, in
Just
case you
remind
forgot.
Yeah.
Just reminding them. Just reminding them.
No.
We made a pledge.
March.
I'm only
All
doing
March. Sober March. Cabo does a sober March every year. And Alex joined him.
Almost through it.
Yeah, we got one more week.
I'm saying, how you feeling about that? How's the body feeling? How's the mind responding to anything?
I'm all right, man. Yeah.
Some mental clarity.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel clear.
When I went,
Not as clear as Alex wants me. Alex wants me to be super clear, but
I with the No Nut November.
yeah.
Like,
Oh.
he's-
There's been a lot of.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
been
Alex
crazy.
would do.
When there's no drinking, there's nothing else
Not
to do, dog.
intentionally.
So it's just,
I hear you.
Okay.
Savage. Just call it no November.
He's just at home trying to stay busy. That's why he's like, yo, how big is the table?
yeah.
They don't want to build the table.
As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, Cabo has to build a table.
Yeah. 100%.
That
Kava
might,
stopped drinking and said, I'm going to build an ark. Ain't got no
Reed,
pets.
that might be over at the end of this month. Yeah,
No,
you know
but
what?
it's good to do that every once in a while, right?
Yeah. I enjoy it, man.
Definitely.
I enjoy it. I love that shit.
How's the gym every day?
So I haven't gone. I had to be honest. I didn't go every day.
Okay, well, at least you're being honest.
At least 5 days a week.
Should you be gymming every day?
I told him that was ridiculous.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
When does your body rest?
I know. You're right.
Yeah, no, I think 5 days a week is an incredible amount of
Rest
working
is
out to do.
important.
Yeah, 5 days a week.
At least 5.
Yeah.
I mean, how long you there for? I mean, it's like a 10-minute walked in, saw some bitches bounce. Like that, you could do 7 days a week.
Oh,
No, I swear to God, people do that.
100%.
That
I
makes
swear to God,
That
people
makes
do it.
so I like to go to the gym, cool hour, in and out. But that will keep me there.
Oh yeah.
Do you ever break it up with like a day, like do 3 days break and then like 2 to get the 5, or do you just go?
Well, it depends on the
always 5
work
and then
week. So like so there's times where it's 5 days straight, and then sometimes it's Monday's usually most difficult because
Word.
it's like.
Monday
But I went on Monday, so I was good. But like, I didn't go today because I got out of work late, and it was just like I got to be here for 7. You know, because if I don't show up here,
I mean 7:30.
You were here for 7 though?
7:18.
It's not even late in Bub's mind. It's like I got here at 7, like you said. Like 7.
Got here at 7.
7-ish.
So sometimes it's broken up, but it will add up to 5.
Nah, I think that's more than enough.
Yeah.
5 hours of physical activity a week.
Word.
Yeah. When I was telling us about wearing wife beaters at the gym, he was definitely that nigga walking in looking at bitches. And leaving.
I go work out.
Are you still wearing beaters?
Absolutely, I want one today.
Wow.
How is it
Stay true.
okay? How
Stay
is
true,
it
Al.
okay?
I just feel like at some
No,
point in
wait,
time
wait,
you're
wait,
disrespecting
wait.
us. Our
true.
How
brand.
is it okay for someone to wear a do-rag out the house, but me wearing a wife beater at the gym to work out is a problem?
Talk about it.
A do-rag outside of the house and the wow.
I feel like a
I don't
do-rag
get the-
serves a
I-
purpose.
Yeah, I don't get the.
Right? So, keep my waves tight while I'm working out. You know what I mean? And one, do-rags don't stain. They're just black. All the time black.
Fair point.
That beater, unless you bought a buy pack every week, like you can't tell me that you wore a beater to the gym.
I think Reem is thinking like you got an oversized stain, yellow
Didn't
stain.
you? It has to be. It has
You think
to
I'm
be.
wearing the same one?
The same
It
one.
doesn't matter unless
Since like
Reem said you
19.
don't got 5 packs. You got
unless
5
you
packs.
got 5 back, and that's what you would need for this month. One a day for the whole month.
You said
Like
you still
you
got your
can't.
2015 beat on.
You can't wear the same beater 3 times to the gym in a month and it still be a beater. It's beat up. Like that's
Yeah.
what this is.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's impossible. Like no way, man. I remember when Dame Dash was saying that shit. You
Yours a
can't.
pearly white? That pearly white?
Yes.
Then you ain't working out. You looking at bitches, like I said.
I don't sweat. What do you want me to do?
No way.
I don't sweat. I don't sweat.
I just think that we should put some shit together right now as a team. Let's just go Under Armour outlet or something. Give my man some tanks.
I know. I don't need it. I don't
Dry
want
fit
it.
joints, some dry fit
I don't
joints.
want it. I don't want it.
What size you wear? I think
I
G
don't want
Unit's on sale right now.
G-Unit. Oh.
Hanes large.
Hanes large.
A shirt.
What are we talking about today? We're not going to continue to talk about me.
Nah, man, just talking shit.
Shit.
Nah, I
How was
think
your
it was
weekend, man? How was your weekend? Let's go. We haven't talked about our weekends in a long time, man.
We've had a lot of guests.
We have had a lot of guests. We haven't talked about their weekends in a while either. What's going on, man? How was your weekend?
I was in a place that known to just drive through and never actually stopped and been Delaware. It's in Delaware.
Nice.
And I've always, you see the sign, welcome to Delaware. And then you're somewhere else.
It don't take long.
It don't. And so I was like, I've always drove through and I was like, what is in Delaware?
Delaware State.
Nothing.
No tax on retirement.
There. Yeah.
Right. I mean, the 76ers field house is there.
Joe Biden's welcome house.
Damn, you been to Delaware? You grew up there.
When I drove through Virginia, I saw that.
I've only
they
met
got a
one
house named
person
after
from
him.
Delaware my entire
Same.
life.
And I met
Right.
him in L.A.
Yeah, right. It wasn't in Delaware where I met
in
that
Delaware.
person. Yeah.
And so it's like, but the 76ers practice facility is in Delaware. But we had a tournament for the AAU team, and it was in Delaware, championship weekend. So that's where I was at all weekend.
Dope.
Basketball.
Did y'all win?
Nope. 3 teams, all lost.
Was it one and done? Like,
No,
what was
so it was it was basically like a league. So first stop was, can't remember when that was, but at the start of this year, started in Pennsylvania, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware. And so this past weekend was like the playoffs. And so, we had our 8th grade team went 10-0. So they got the 1 seed, but ended up got the bye in the first round, lost in the second round. Same thing for the 6th grade, lost in the second round. Our 4th grade team made it, didn't win a game in all 3 stops, won their first game in the playoffs, and then lost their second game. So
That's hunger over confidence. Like the 4th grade team sound hungry. The other 2 teams like we got to buy.
Well, the 7th grade team, I think they went 6-4, so they didn't win every game. But we felt that way with the 8th grade team that they was going to become complacent, and you could see it in the game. It was just the players that we needed to step up didn't step up. So
Coach Rob was out there.
Yep.
What about the food? What'd you guys eat out there?
We went to.
I've never eaten in Delaware. I can say that.
We didn't go to any because we couldn't find. There was nobody was suggesting you should go. This is the spot to go in Delaware.
Is it open?
Yeah, open like what?
Like open. Like they're not afraid of COVID
Like
down
Florida.
there.
Like Florida.
No, they're masked. They're masked.
Like Miami.
No, not even close.
Miami's popping.
You want to go?
Not even close.
No.
So yeah, there wasn't nobody. We didn't bump into nobody. Who was like, yo, you need to check out. So we basic stuff, Outback, stuff we would eat up here. So
King shit.
yeah,
Good trip.
How long you been coaching?
oof, since I was 21.
21 long.
So-
I know I coached football for a bunch of years, and I know when I did that, the biggest thing, and I don't know if it's the same thing in basketball, but in football, you prepare the kids as much as you can. You try to give them the X's and O's, try to prepare them mentally, do whatever, everything you can. But on game day, it's them that either win or lose the game. So you get a little disappointed, but you wanna. I know with me it was I was always trying to
Isn't
put it
the
away.
goal at that age to just teach them the game?
Nah, it gets competitive, dude. You want to win. Who just wants to go out there? It's
At a certain point, AAU is different, right? AAU is different than a boys club league or a YMCA league. Those are where you get the participation trophies because you just show.
Well, I'm not saying just participation trophies, but I'm saying just overall, isn't the goal just, especially at that age, isn't the goal just learn the game so you can progress as you get older?
Well, it's changed. The basketball landscape has changed. Honestly, I don't think it's changed because it was the same way when I played. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you want to, if you care about the kids, you want to teach them along the way. But also, there's life lessons and everything. If you don't show up for something after you put in all this, and we try to motivate them. In the fall, we wanted to make sure we was in front of them as much as possible. So we had 2 conditioning days and 1 day of practice, and then we played on the weekends. So we see you 5 days a week. And we told them before the game, you did everything we asked you to do. You showed up to both conditioning days. You showed up to practice. Saturday and Sunday is your time. It's your time to have fun. It's your time to shine. It's your time to do what you need to do. I know for us as coaches, we don't take credit for the wins. You did that. Mm-hmm. When we lose, we do check in with ourselves as a coach and say, what did I do? What didn't I do? We had our 6th and 8th grade, 7th and 8th grade, we watched film. Right? Before games, we watch film, we go over the film, we study the film, we try to correct our mistakes from the past game. I think that's where we felt as coaches, even though you all went 10-0, we did everything we could to prepare you. We could have easily said we're 10-0, we ain't watching no film. We win. We did. Yeah. Go out there and do what we did the first 10 games. No, we made sure we watched film every game, every tournament, at every stop, and to prepare them as much as possible. Now, if they don't go out there and perform, we'll say, what did we do? And we'll be honest with them. We prepared you as much as we could. Some of this, just like life lessons, some of this you got to take the responsibility for not showing up and not performing. But we compete.
I think we're being a little too PC with this.
4th grade, we competing.
But what Dennis Green say? You play to win the game. Now I get your point from you tell me touch tackle flag football era of 5 years old to maybe 8, 9 years old of learning the game and the fundamentals. But after that, you're learning how to win, how to be a winner, how to not accept losing, and then everything that goes into the preparation.
You had to see,
even though you might still
I haven't
lose,
missed the
you're playing
4th
to
grade
win.
game, but you had to see how Lottie Cinco made sure all the 7th and the 8th grade was supporting the 4th grade. And when I talk about when you would probably be like, this is 4th grade, this is out of control. Right. The 7th and 8th graders was under the basket of the other team. the game came down to the wire where there's a fourth grader at the free throw line from the other team, and all he can see is all black Adidas suits, adults and kids screaming in his face. And he missed both of the free throws.
That's it. Go home and grab
When
it.
I heard so part of me was like, God damn, fourth grade, that type of pressure. Like you're drilling, you're just.
What'd I say? What's fourth grade? 10? Yeah, missed the cutoff. I said 5 to 9. By 10, get ready for this pressure. Learn how to deal with this pressure. Yeah, remember that.
But the coach of the other team, good sportsman, wasn't mad.
No.
He didn't go to, you should be ashamed of yourselves, because you have parents like that at these games. Yeah. Oh my God. Da-da-da. But it's always, if the shoe was on the other foot, you'd probably be doing the same thing. Yep. But it was a tight game. It actually, Marquee Hoops, shout out to Marquee Hoops, they actually highlighted it on that specific game, on their Instagram page and their Facebook page. Like, that's how live the game was. You would think it was an old school, high school, Hope Central or Hope Mount Pleasant Central game where it's standing room only, and just. But the kids love that. They don't like.
I promise you.
All year since we've been playing since COVID, they've been in empty gyms because no fans were allowed, and so it's like that type of energy. Those kids crave that, and that's what these marquee tournaments are about: competing at the highest level at your age group.
Yeah, I would pull my son from a team if his coach was like, "It's all right, you win some, you lose some."
Kids walking off the court,
can't play here.
But that's the teams where the kids are.
Nah.
Those are the kids that lose passion for the sport. When you have a coach that's, guys, we did the best we can.
It's just not a representation of life,
right?
No.
We don't believe in moral victories. I remember we played a team that people thought we should. We ended up losing, but we didn't lose by a lot, and so people expected. We was up at half. They just had way more talent than we had. They had a deeper team. They ended up beating us, and so I got plenty of phone calls like, "Yo, your boys came to play." What are you talking about? Nah, they came to play. Yeah, they did. We lost. Nah, you got to take that as a win. No,
not a win.
Cobbler, no.
It could be a morale boosting loss.
No. They had more points than we did. We lost. I don't believe in moral victories. We lost. Yeah. So
I don't know. Sound like a long bus ride. Did they at least have fun on the way back?
Yeah, they had fun the whole trip. We
did the hotel have a pool?
No. Dang. I don't want to talk about that. Well, let's talk about it then.
All right. Shit, what happened?
No vacancies.
That was the
ain't
worst
that far
experience of the weekend. So we get to the hotel. We get to Delaware around 11. So we got there late because we left later in the day after work. And so what happened? Let's back it up. So we book rooms. So we do we'll call the Marriott and say, hey, we got Team New England coming down. We got a bunch of teams, kids, parents. Can we get group rates? And so they'll block these rooms off for us. And so somebody booked 2 rooms. And so I took one of them. So that person had to take their name off the room and put it in my name. So when that person got to the hotel, checked in, I hadn't got there yet. They charged her for both of the rooms. So we get there.
Cash App that?
No. So what happened was, so this is what we was gonna say. We told the guy, well, don't take it back. Just keep the charge. I'll just give that person the money. He's like, well, it declined on my end. Right? So this is Ev. So it's Ev's wife. So Ev's there. Ev's like, but you work in banking. Like the money's, once you try to pull something out of the account, it gets pulled from the account. It might not show up on the merchant's end that they got the money. So she's like, I don't have the money that you pulled out. He's like, well, you just have to wait until processing. And she's like, no, I want my money now. So Ev did the arguing first. Ev said, you know what? You ain't got to worry about me no more. Guess who's on their way down the stairs? My wife. She comes storming in, right? So I'm sitting there about to check in. So he's got my card already.
You're seeing this fresh.
Right. He got my card already. And so we're with another man, and he's like, you know what? Don't argue. There's plenty of. We can go on some website. We can do reviews.
So her account's been debited
Twice.
The hotel hasn't been credited.
The hotel got one. They got money for the other room. But what happened is she has both debits pulled
both
out of her
debits
account.
came out. Okay, yeah.
And so I'm like, all right, you know what? We'll wait till the manager comes in the morning. Arguing with this guy right now. One, he was like, you know what? If that's how you want to act, we'll cancel all the reservations and good luck finding another room.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, really?
Alex's energy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Alex's energy.
I was just.
If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
To
Sounds like a
say,
challenge.
In his
Get the fuck
defense, due to COVID, hotel stays have been down, so he may be out of practice with customer experience, things of that nature. Maybe this is all starting to get his mojo back. But wow, you don't like it? No, you won't. That's first and foremost. If you cancel all those reservations, you'll be fucking fired. That hotel has not been booked like that in a year.
Right.
So
and
no.
And all the hotels were booked that day because of the tournament.
Just because of that tournament. Right.
And so,
he was gonna leave y'all outside.
No, he wasn't. No. Everyone else is already
so you
booked.
just lost all that money? You're just
Yeah,
gonna lose
no.
all-
Not going to do that.
So,
So it was a fight.
by the
words
way,
then,
amazing
right?
room.
So,
No, so we're just like, we'll
What
just
you
wait.
saying?
We'll wait for the manager. So the manager gets on the phone. But before the manager gets on the phone, here's my card, sir. Just run my room. We'll deal with this in the morning. 4. Let me back up again. A lady, the elevator's broke. So they finally fix the elevator. There's people stuck on the elevator. The woman checked in, got on the elevator, got stuck on the elevator, never made it to her room. When they fixed the elevator, she came back down and said, "Give me my money back." She's like, "I didn't even make it to my room. I've been on the elevator 20 minutes stuck. Don't want to stay here."
Again, the hotels have been out of practice for a while.
Mind you, the whole lobby's in renovation. So it just looks bad. But
Horrible.
the rooms were fire though. Can't lie. There was suites. The whole hotel was suites. It was fire. But so before I get on the elevator, I get the alert on my phone. Chase Bank. $996.
Fire ass room. That room was fire.
that room was crazy, dog.
Medicaid with a bitch in a bottle.
That room was crazy. Before you hit the elevator, you should have got
100?
dog. What did that room come with?
Nothing.
A butler. A butler,
A
bro.
massage?
Of course you didn't go out to eat. All of the food was included.
Nothing.
So what, he charged you both of the rooms?
Both.
Both. That's like 5 rooms.
It's $100 a night.
Oh, I didn't.
I'm there for 2
Damn.
nights.
That's...
He charged you everybody.
So I go, I pull up my account. I said,
Payback.
funny thing is, I didn't say anything to the man. So I was like,
Talk to me.
What did Kevin Hart say in that movie?
I'm so sorry.
That's your man's? That's your man's?
So sorry.
Hit her for 2 rooms, hit you for 4.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. Do you not see that? It's like, so I'm like, before you swipe the card, does not a dollar amount pop up on the screen?
Doesn't it ask you to confirm?
Like, you know,
Are you sure? Doesn't it say, are you sure?
What a hotel chain is this about to be my honorable mention?
Doesn't it say confirm?
Wow. Yeah, that's a...
Damn.
I don't know, but plus again, how long has this guy been working there? He
But I'm
wasn't
like,
the manager.
does
There's
anybody
been
live in
turnover,
Delaware?
COVID.
I'm talking to the manager. And the manager's lying to me because I'm looking right at the guy. She's like, "Oh my!" So I told her I understand how banking works, and so Kendra was giving her hell, right? So I got on the phone. I was like, "Is there anything you can do, right? Any accommodations can be made?" I said, I'm lying to her now at this point. I'm like, I don't have any money to eat. He took all my money.
We got these free Frosty coupons.
Took $996.
What broke?
What am I gonna do?
What we do?
She's like, unfortunately, we don't have anything right now. Nothing.
We don't even have an elevator.
Right.
What the fuck we supposed to give you?
So
You got these rooms?
There's 2 chocolates on your pillow. Stretch that shit out.
sleep well.
You got these
I
rooms?
mean, you're gonna
you
sleep
offer?
well.
I'm saying we got these nights.
She's like, so I'm like, I understand how banking works. I know I'm not gonna get any money till Wednesday. because that's to go through processing. And so now because I said that, she's like, "Oh my God, thank God you understand." No, I don't understand.
No, I'm not on your side. We're not friends. No, we're not friends.
We're not your friend.
But he feels so bad, he was crying. I said, "I'm looking right at him.
I can't.
Not one tear.
I can't eat tears, man. I'm sorry.
Not one tear." So rooms got comped. You know, at the end of the day, rooms got comped. But that whole weekend, both elevators shut down. So there's 16 floors.
I feel like it's not so bad anymore.
Take the stairs, lazy asses.
16 floors?
Not even that.
Yeah.
You got
It's a workout.
You got
kids, right?
You got full comp. Everything back.
Now? Not during the weekend?
Hey.
Hey.
But you got free rooms, right?
Yeah, sweets.
After the fact.
What's that about 260?
Worth the aggravation.
How many days were you there? 2 days? 3 days?
How long were you aggravated?
Long enough.
How long though?
Long enough.
How long though? Like 2 hours?
I'm a victim in this comment.
all that aggravation was over today. Like,
Support me, comment.
No, I'm with you, but if it was 2 hours, it was worth it. I'd get aggravated for 2 hours.
I have no problem with that.
Piss me off for 2 hours for a free night. And
But it was just
whatever.
Two nights, right? How many nights were you out there?
$996.
How many nights
Two
were you out
nights,
there?
2
2
nights.
nights? Yeah, it's what?
$996.
276 after taxes and fees.
Well, you figure. Well, you get that back. It was $75 a night for the what do you call that? The deposit for the.
Yeah. All right. Well, way to make it right, Marriott. Yeah, good for you. Well, Bub's weekend sounds great.
That's a weekend, though.
Fucking free
That was a
hotel
weekend.
stay.
You took up everybody's weekend.
I did. That was like a good half hour.
That was a good story. That's a good story.
Was a minute.
My weekend was not that.
I didn't
Nah,
do shit.
I enjoyed it. Saturday was fucking
Shout out to
beautiful.
Delaware.
Yeah, shout out to Delaware. Shout out to Delaware, Marriott and Delaware.
No one's going there now.
That's why people drive by that shit, because they probably all have that same experience.
I'll stay in Philly.
I can't. No,
I was
tell
in
at the
Philly
game.
actually this weekend. Now you mentioned Philly.
What was you doing in Philly?
You just
Huh, man?
James, you just remembered that. He's like, what
I
did
mean,
I do this
I-
weekend?
I wasn't gonna be rude. I want to let you finish the story.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
He was right down the
I'm
street from
polite.
me.
I'm not an ass.
He's right down. He's right
What's
down the
going
street
on in
from me.
Philly?
And I just took the family over there.
By the way,
My
James, you
wife.
can curse on it. You can curse.
I
on it.
can?
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Absolutely.
fuck shit.
I thought I was doing something wrong, man.
PC. I have to be PC on the podcast.
Were you talking about the kids and the basketball? And I just thought, fuck that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good.
Just
good.
I was
like
just
a
out here fuck
conversation
them
without
kids all the
TV.
time.
There you go.
I might be biased, James, because it never popped in my head. Like, you know what would be a nice family vacation?
Philly.
You know what? I just want to get out. I've never been to Philly. I've driven by Philly tons of times, just like driven by Delaware. I was like, Philly, I've never done it. I hear a lot of things about Philly. They got Philly cheesesteak. Any place that has their own food,
Yeah,
I feel like it's worth visiting. At least getting the experience, right? They got their own food. So
Cleveland has its own food.
what's Cleveland's food? I don't know.
So does Pittsburgh.
What does
What's
Cleveland have for
Cleveland's
food?
It's some weird shit they do with their sandwiches. And I don't know if I'm
a
confusing
po' boy or
Cleveland.
something?
It's either some gravy shit. I know in Pittsburgh they put French fries on everything, on all of their
All
sandwiches,
right. How
some
about
shit like that.
So a caveat. Any place that has their own food that I've heard about.
Okay.
All right. If I've never heard about it, it's not worth visiting yet.
But what I heard, because I know somebody
Not
from
Philly's
Philly
a
used to
popular
work work with me. He said, "Don't go to Geno's."
Don't go to
He's
Gino.
not disrespecting Geno's.
Nope.
Yeah.
He said, but Geno's is the commercial spot because it's highlighted. Everybody goes there. He said, where you get the best cheesesteaks is the corner stores, the local bodegas.
Yeah.
So
I
And that's usually
so-
with
so-
anything.
so
Like
you went to
local
Geno's?
bodegas have like
No, I didn't go
the,
to Gino. I did not go to
the
Gino's.
authentic, greasy,
No. I went to
high
I went
cholesterol
to
food.
Fish Town. Have you used VRBO yet? Has anybody? It's kind of like Airbnb, but it's like it's a different brand. So I use them. Can't say anything good about them. I went there. Seriously, they were horrible. They were horrible.
Glad I stayed the fuck home.
They were
Sounding
horrible.
great right now. Like,
Wow.
VRBO.
VRBO. I'm not gonna. Don't use them. Don't use them. They were just straight up. I went. It looked great from the pictures. I did it.
Well,
like
you're sitting in the former Airbnb.
Yeah, it's an apartment. It was a 2-bedroom apartment. It was big enough for me and my kids. I thought it was like, they could play video games. I could have some time with my wife, hang out, see Philly, whatever. It was gonna be cool. I go over there, do the little instructions. You go in the lockbox, put the code in. I go in, the key's not in the lockbox. I get there, now mind you, I got there at Philly because I worked in the morning and got out of here like 1 o'clock. So I got to Philly like almost 7. So it's like nighttime already. So I'm like, all right, my family doesn't have a place to stay. I'm pissed off, man. I'm like calling VRBO, like, what the fuck, man? You guys got my family stranded out here in Philly. We're basically homeless right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't an emergency because I
Seems
could,
to be a trend this
cover it.
weekend, huh?
Yeah, about to do that walking we was
Yeah.
talking about. Bro, walk on down to Geno's.
But still, like, pissed off. So, long story short, the owner of the apartment, the previous guest had vandalized it. So she had taken her listing off, and VRB had never caught it.
Oh shit!
So I picked this
You are
thing, and she
homeless.
wasn't ready, and she
You're
wasn't
homeless for
ready.
real.
So I was really homeless. So luckily, I was able to like cover. We stayed at another place in downtown Philly. It ended up being a weekend. We went bar hopping. It was good. But for that, like from 7 to like 9:30, I was pissed off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in Philly? I like set this up. I can't. You know, my kids are in the back. They're 15 and 16 years old. They're at the capacity of what they can do for sitting down and shit. They want to like get away from us and do their thing. But Philly, I don't know. You guys have all done Philly, but my take on Philly is kind of like Providence. It's just that the people are kind of nicer.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you get
the
that
further,
sense?
the further you go
Nicer
the further you go
in
south,
Philly.
maybe. I don't know about Philly being nicer.
Maybe the
I don't
part
know.
you
To
were in.
me, maybe I was in downtown, so I don't know.
But my time in Philly, I remember it was a
You didn't get mugged, did you?
No, there was a mass warning for flash mobs. Yo, calm down downtown. Yesterday, they just randomly 30 people jumped on some person.
Okay.
I had a good time. I'm trying to think. There was a family reunion. We stayed at a Marriott, closer to the water area, and there is let me say this right, LGBTQ specific area in Philadelphia, and I didn't realize I was in it. I'm just walking around, bar hopping and shit, but they have like the rainbows up on various different signs. I just didn't realize in it. That area was very nice. I thought that was cool. I had a really good time there. The diner was popping. It was this random party, RT party and shit. And, yeah, come on up. All right, cool. But I've never really heard anyone say that Philadelphia folks, other than that one moment in that one area. He said, I fuck with Philly more than I fuck with Providence.
It was a beautiful day, so maybe they were just like, it's beautiful
Maybe.
out here.
I did like that they have art all over the city.
Yeah, they have a ton of art out there.
That's something different. You know, everywhere you go, there's like a mural. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, all right. Trip to Philly, that was fucked up. VRBO, don't do that.
VRBO.
Marriott, Delaware, don't do that. So for the 4 niggas that stayed home, that was y'all weekend.
Great weekend. Family time. That's cool. It was great. I didn't do shit. I don't think I did shit this weekend.
Did something on Saturday.
Ghost and Ray. Oh, I was at Bub's house. Yeah, for the morning. Yeah, prepping. Yeah. Prep Bub's basement a little bit. Yeah, that was fun.
Going. I tried to pull up on you over there.
He called me.
That's right.
I
That's
said, "Car was gone."
Yeah, I was out of there. I was out of there.
I was just looking at a creep with the car running in front of the house. I thought Kava was here. I had a light weekend, family time Saturday, and then Sunday I had another reminder of patience as a father. Fuck this kid up. Get up. And Saturday I was like, yo, your sneakers are starting to look tore up. We'll go out, we'll get some new sneakers. I'll take you to Sneaker Junkies. And then just forgot about it. Like, rest of Saturday went on, I had no problem. Sunday morning, it's like 9:30 a.m. Remember Sneaker Junkies? I was like, oh, shit. All right, fine. So we go there, get him 2 pair of sneakers. Jordan 1, Air Max that he wanted. All right, cool. Needs a new bed. Okay. Go to, Flanagan's. Buy him a new bed. And then the kid just started acting like asshole, bro. Just ungrateful. Just attitude. When are we gonna go home? And when are bro? We only out buying you shit. Like literally dropped $1,000 on you today. I don't want to hear about you. And it's just like one of those moments where I'm like, yo, I just want to put hands on them. I didn't. I was like, you know what? You just better go to bed, my nigga. Fuck on my face. I don't say these things. I don't want people listening and watching this and to be thinking I'm like staring at my 6-year-old like, get the fuck out my face. But I'm thinking it. And I'm thinking, all right, cool. Monday will be a better day. It's all good. Pick them up from school on Monday. They're like, yeah. So we just need you to sign this incident report. I'm like, incident report? What happened? So Nicholas got into a small altercation. Like they always try to like dress it up like it's not like what happened. Now he looking at me like I'm about to die because I'm like and I'm smiling to get altercation. Oh, okay. And what happened now? So there was a little footballer Nicholas brought, and he didn't really like the kid playing with it, so he shoved him. Oh, Nicholas shoving niggas. Oh, okay, how he shoving?
And when she's saying it, it's like, no, don't be upset.
No,
we talking about
he apologized. Oh, he's sorry, all right. He's real sorry.
You gotta be sorry. You gotta be sorry.
Yeah.
And now I gotta have this conversation, and it all goes back to Sunday. Like, yo, did everything right as a dad, trying to provide for the boy and just give him the best things in life.
They don't care about that shit.
All I ask is for gratitude. Then, all right, go to school the next day, do your fucking job, be a decent person in life.
They don't care
And I
about
come to
that
find out you just randomly shoving people. Hey, shout out to the young boy that got shoved, because he got up and hit Nick with a haymaker. The smartest thing he did was put his hand out, but his arm is fucking bruised.
Oh, man, that was coming for him.
You better be lucky that boy hit you in the face. He should have been fucking broke.
That was coming for
You pushed the wrong one, bro. You pushed the wrong one.
Oh, Megatron thought he had an easy dub.
Oh, he thought he had it down, bro. I just shoved this dude. Oh, he fell. That moment got up like, yo. Yeah, his arm is fucked up.
Oh, man.
So, yeah, that was the weekend. It was a great weekend, but one of those
Niggas,
fatherly testing
Megatron's like,
my
I've been
patience
punching out all
weekends.
my father's friends. This kid is nothing.
Lil J Jack, he got up ready for that for that smoke.
Ready for smoke, huh?
Yeah, and that was the weekend.
How about you, Miggs?
Versus. Versus.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
All weekend, huh?
Verse.
You
He took his
you
glasses.
probably
So he said, "Yeah, I want to steam these up."
Friday,
they definitely got
Friday was
steamed
like
up.
Christmas Eve for Miggs. Friday was
my
like Christmas
God.
Eve for Miggs. I can't wait till tomorrow.
I had a get together. My brother came through, my sister, my cousins.
You threw a
my
versus
kid.
party.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it was good. Good. It was really good.
It was really good.
Felt kind of nostalgic. You know what I mean? So it was really took you back.
Ghostface had the mink on. Was it a mink or a fur?
Yeah, he had like a mink.
Yo, that
So he disappeared for a while, and we thought he was gonna come back with the eagle on the arm and all that, and came back like
The plate, I thought the plate was gonna
Yeah.
come
Oh, you have
out.
none
I
of
thought
that?
the eagle
No.
was definitely
The
coming
eagle,
back.
I
was
thought the
ready for
eagle arm was gonna
Oh,
come
come on,
out.
Ghost.
dog.
Come on.
yeah.
He sold that. Put that.
He didn't
in
get on his
crypto.
slick Rick. Nothing. He had the big
Yeah,
chin.
he had the, but he didn't have. It would have been crazy if he had a plate.
That's probably the power of their music, though, right? Is that you could listen to it and it take you right back to where you were at the first time you heard it, right?
Yeah.
That's the woo for real.
Yeah.
But I thought it was super dope because of the brotherhood that they had. You know what I mean? So, it was like, they were talking smack. It's gonna be a bloodbath and all this other stuff, and that was a like shot. That track that he just put out, and it was super dope. Like I thought it was really like
Who won?
hip hop.
Did they stick to the 20 or did they go?
They stuck
No, they
20.
stuck to 20.
I think
How many songs did they play that either one was on?
That was my next
That was
question.
there was a couple. There was a couple songs.
Just a couple?
Well, more than a couple.
Yeah,
I
there was
was
probably
Yeah, it was
like
more than a couple.
5.
Like 5.
It's like whoever gets to it first.
But
Yeah.
the
I'm
dope
gonna
shit,
play first.
the dope shit was is that
It should have been on your album.
they got on it. So whenever like if it was like a Ghostface song that Raekwon was on it, then Raekwon would sing that.
Nah, that's whack. Nah,
I thought that was dope.
Nah, don't sing nothing.
The thing about the
Shut up.
the thing
Shut
about
up.
the versus battles is that you kind of know who's gonna win before they even start. Because I mean, Ghost
I don't see him
has,
as. I don't see him as.
Ghost
has
is the
a
winner.
has a deeper catalog.
Yeah,
If
Ghost
we're
has
gonna
no
judge
songs,
about
yeah.
winning,
Like he
Ghost
has,
won.
he has
Yeah.
more features
He had a
outside
slight
of
edge.
Wu Tang. He has a lot of features outside of Wu Tang. Like if he played
He's a
any,
powerhouse.
if he played the joint with Beyonce, he wins. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
Summertime.
Oh, no, there might be some diehard Woo fans that'd be like, oh no,
Of course.
Oh, Raekwon has a catalog.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy, but
Compared
it's
to Ghost,
Ghost.
it's Ghost is
it's
like
Ghost, man. Like Ghost.
how many
is just
albums does
too.
Ghost have altogether? I don't know how many.
It's like 8.
8. Raekwon, how many albums does he have?
Probably about the same.
About the same.
Yeah.
I just remember when Ghost was coming out. During that time, I was always more excited when Ghost came out.
But if he was like a fashion guy, like
The
Raekwon wasn't always
energy
the
was
fashion
there.
guy. Like he wasn't the fashion guy. Raekwon, what Ghost was, like the flashy, the wallabies, and
Well,
all
they
that.
both
you know what I
they
mean?
both kind of were,
Yeah.
but Ghost was more of
I
that.
mean, Raekwon had the ill polo.
Raekwon's just a little more.
Yeah.
set.
You had
Yeah.
Pretty
Like,
Tony.
yeah.
You had a whole MTV show
Yeah.
dedicated to Ghost. And
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yeah,
real,
Pretty
man.
Tone show. You know what I'm saying? Like that was crazy. That was
Ray Waters shit that was fly that you could wear.
yeah.
We couldn't.
I wasn't wearing-
Be,
we couldn't
be
wear. We couldn't wear
Ghost.
Ghost.
I wasn't
Richard,
wearing
man. He
Wallies
just-
that was half one color and another color, even though
Nah,
they was
they was
fly.
all doing that.
They was fly, but like I wouldn't wear them. That was Ghost's thing. Like you know what I mean,
Nah, that was all of them, bro. That was Staten Island.
Well, I'm just talking. I mean, he's the one that kind of people. You didn't say anybody else on Wu-Tang. I'm wearing the Wallies. You know, Ghost for the Wallies.
Right. Yeah, I definitely had a pair of the splits.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's mixed.
Ray just had the snow beats, the polo joint.
Yeah.
The polo,
oh, Ray had all the fly
he had
polo
like
shit.
Yeah, fly polo shit all the time.
All
Again, the shit that I would wear.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not showing up in 11th grade with.
And you from there, right?
Yeah, with
So-
a robe down to my ankles.
So what,
Wear legal on your arm and shit.
so what was the energy then when you was back home when Wu was out?
That's why I'm telling you, like, they all wore the Wallabies.
Okay.
Like they all did. Like they had the Wu store.
Meth, all them.
Yeah.
I thought Meth was more like Air
Meth more
Force.
Tim's
Tim's.
than not. But like when I start thinking about just the fashion aspect, the two that really killed was Ghost and Raekwon.
Ghost and
It was
Raekwon,
them
yeah.
two. Everybody else like you guys was just like fucking black tee, black pants,
Yeah.
black Gore-Tex. You know what I mean? And
Army fatigue.
Jizza didn't give a fuck.
Right.
You know, the RZA he was different, but it was more like a fucking kimono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a monk or
It was
something.
like a monk shit, you know. He was more just like Bruce Lee than anything else. But as far as like fashion goes, like that they could actually have a versus for that. Like if you just put
Yeah.
their styles next to one another, I'm telling you, there's certain people who's like, yo, Ghostface shit is crazy because it's louder.
Yeah.
But I gotta wear 3-button polos.
Like he's
Like,
he's the OG.
I'm gonna resonate
I
with
can see,
Raekwon.
so like he had the thermal on, right?
Yeah.
But he still had the sag on the pants.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? The pants wasn't super baggy, but it was baggy enough. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like I like Ghost's swag though.
I like the fact that Versus breathes life back in an artist like that because I'm imagining Raekwon up there with the salt and pepper beard,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? I didn't watch it. I was out Saturday night with the family, but I just see them older, but still going back to that time when they.
Did he have
put
new
that music
B's
out.
on? He had the new B's on, New Balances.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had his I forget the name of the drink that he had.
Oh, La Cata.
Yeah,
The one that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he had that on there?
Yeah, he was just drinking out the bottle.
We got to promote.
Like I feel like Ghost is like the same dude like he was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
exactly the same. Like he
100%.
like he hasn't like he's still like
He's
the
still
Ghost
pretty
that you
Tony.
remember.
Yeah.
he's
Yeah, that's
still
why I seen
exactly
clips.
now.
He's still
He's still on there.
Yeah.
That's what made it
Yeah.
fun too. Is
Yeah.
both of these motherfuckers are still like
The same dude.
the same dude. So
Same
they still have
energy, yeah.
they still have the same lingo too, the same
Yeah.
language. They talk the same. It was a vibe, man. Saturday
yeah.
morning
Oh,
was a
yeah.
vibe.
Oh,
Or Sunday
man.
morning, whenever I watched it,
felt
it was
like
a
a
vibe. for me.
teenager again. It was good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
good.
That's dope. That's
Yeah, I
dope.
watched it again on Sunday.
Because I'm not looking at. I stopped looking at the verses as a battle. I know they call it a battle.
Yeah, it really is.
Because like you said, like even I think the one that kind of killed it as a
Gucci
battle.
was a battle.
Gucci did. Oh,
Yeah.
that,
Gucci was
that
a
was,
battle.
because of the history.
Yeah, I think that was
a
personal.
battle. That was a battle. Like
Sound
when you
about
watch
Pine
the
Box.
Fab and Jadakiss one.
Yeah.
People was like, nah, Fab's gonna get this because Fab has more of the more commercial joints. But I'm like, it's 20 joints, and Jadakiss got enough features
Oh, yeah.
and enough songs to do 20.
Yeah.
Right. He's got more than enough, but enough if he picks the right 20,
Yeah.
and he did it. Right. I'm stick to the script, and you like that perfectly fits Jada because Jada will kill any 16. All you have to do is play 16 bars. That's all you get, really. 16 bars in the hook.
Also,
That's right up Jada's alley because he got mad features, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, there's a saying that Jada doesn't have a whack verse, right? And so you go with that. He killed that battle.
Yeah.
Unless they're on his album.
I'm not saying he doesn't have, but people. There's a lot of
I
people.
ain't gonna say they whacked,
Yeah.
but
But
Top 5 Dead or Alive was I'm not a fan of that album.
Are there any verses that you're looking forward to?
Earth, Wind, and Fire, and the Isley Brothers.
That's the next one, right?
That's
I saw
gonna be a
that.
good one.
I think I gotta
saw
check that one
That one's
out.
gonna be a
boy.
good
I might need a bottle of bubbly
That's
for that
gonna
one.
be
Yeah.
different.
That one's gonna
I'll
be
tell
good.
you.
You're gonna be in there.
I'm
That
telling
is
you.
different.
Wait, is that what weekend is that?
I don't know.
The
I haven't been checking on it.
April
Be
2nd
the
or something
third.
like that?
Yeah,
Oh, the
good,
third,
good,
something
good,
like that?
perfect. I'm gonna see my mom. I'm gonna be around my mom that weekend. So it's like that's the perfect time to be around some family.
Oh,
Let
yeah.
that shit just rock out in the
gonna be
background
good.
because I probably wouldn't watch it if I was just at the crib.
Right.
But if I'm gonna be around some family,
That's gonna
just
be fire.
Turn that shit on.
That's gonna be fun.
Dipset and G Unit.
That would be good.
That's happening.
That'd be really good.
Method Man and Redman
Jim's? Yeah, that would be good.
on April 20th.
That's got a lot of.
Oh, that's
emotion
gonna
in it.
happen?
Oh, it's gonna happen.
That's just not gonna be. Wait, G Unit and Dipset is not. That's not a pleasant. That might be a real versus. That might be an issue, right? Didn't I feel like Cam and
They had an altercation.
50 went back and forth
But
on the
imagine,
radio.
just imagine
They
those.
did.
Imagine those two assholes.
I feel like they're gonna shoot each other. I don't know.
Nah, it's too much money. Them niggas ain't shooting nobody.
If Gucci and Jeezy ain't shoot each other, we kind of good
I
with
guess you
this.
got a point. I guess you got a point. Yeah.
Ja Rule and 50 Cent.
And those two love money.
Yeah.
Those two love money.
Ja Rule 50 Cent might be the one with Josh Swings.
It's not gonna be right unless they fight.
Because
They
50
gotta fight after.
Because 50
to make it like they gotta
50's
throw
an
down.
asshole, man. He said, I don't know if I could be on stage with him too long.
50 can't do a versus.
I don't think
It's
so.
too many
I think
jokes.
somebody's gonna end up like
50 can't do a versus.
he's gonna try, but he's gonna be disrespectful. And
He might not
somebody's
play a
gonna-
song. He might just crack.
Yeah.
I think you have to be so stupid to fall for 50 shit. He
do.
just knows it.
He knows it.
He said that shit. I was like, I'm always in control of myself. So you know he's just purposely trying to push a button, and you be an idiot to respond back. And then be the first one to throw a punch and then get knocked out? No, don't do that.
And then get sued or
Don't-
something?
Yeah, don't give 50 that.
Didn't that dude that got
Don't
the
give 50
chair,
that.
50 threw a chair at him, and then 50 sued him?
Right?
And then the restaurant sued him?
Look at this asshole. Look at this.
Just lost 3 ways.
3 L's. Can't afford none of them.
50 Cent.
Can't afford none of them. Hit with a chair,
Damn,
2
man.
losses.
Like, but he's
Nah,
not
man.
dumb. Like he's just like, you hit me with a chair. Okay.
No, 50 hit him with
He
a
threw
chair.
the chair.
50 threw the chair?
50
50 threw the chair.
I
Like
was
a
provoked.
YouTuber or something. I forget who it was.
I was provoked.
That's funny.
Oh, good. I'm glad that versus. Wait, they just did the deal, right? Everybody was talking about that
They
for a
did
minute.
the Thriller.
Triller, whatever.
They.
Triller.
What was the opinion online where like, oh, sold out again?
Black business.
Black owned business sold out again. I'm
Who
just.
sold out? Triller?
Because so what happened was Swiss and Timbaland started this themselves. They went at it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Swiss was in the car, Timbaland was at his crib, and they just was playing beats. That shit was fire.
Because this came out of that whole Swiss and
This one at first.
Just Blaze, right? This came out, yeah.
And then it was during COVID, obviously, right? So it started on the IG Live, and I think they was like, "Oh, we're having some fucking technical difficulties with this shit. We need to get some more." And then it went with Apple. So people are like, you keep selling what you started as black people to these other people.
Well, they hadn't sold anything when
Not
they
sold it,
worked
didn't
with
sell it,
them.
but they
They
just
get the bag
they just
for
merged,
bag.
they merged to get the money.
They
But I thought they had a partnership where now they own stock in Triller.
right,
Yeah.
and then has split. What was it? 400 million
Yep.
worth in stock with everyone who has performed those
performed,
verses.
yeah.
And then they have a board seat. I guess the question is, and I don't know anybody who's seen the contract or if it's been published at all, whether or not they maintained majority share of it or not. You know, the 51% versus the 49. I think for me,
Everybody eats, B.
my problem with the response online was that like this shit happens every day, right? And I don't know why we put so much emphasis on if it was built black, then it better stay black. And this is like Mark Cuban is a billionaire because he sold the company that he developed. Elon Musk is about to be a fucking trillionaire because he sold the company that he built. So if you're selling the company to acquire an opportunity to acquire more, and at the same time you get to put on 48 other people in shares, and establish a platform that actually works and supports your product.
And now it has a board. So
member.
It has a.
I hear to keep everything black, but there may come a time for that. I just don't know if it's today.
How much longer does that work? Versus, with everything opening up, how much longer does it work?
I think
shit.
it'll.
I think you go to live versus
could be
Go live
battle.
versus battles, just like the rap battles.
I think
Yeah.
it'll still be around. I think it's a thing that just
Because they're already in person. They're already next to each other.
I think it works long term
You know
for
what? You
real.
know what's a verses that I want to see that nobody's really talking about, and I don't know why, but it's Beyonce and Rihanna, and it's obvious.
Can't afford that.
Can't afford it.
That's a lot of money.
Nah, they can afford
Can't
it.
afford that.
They can afford it. They can afford because it's gonna bring money. They can afford it. Them two, absolutely.
Beyonce's like, I'm not doing that. with
She,
anybody.
that's what it is. Beyonce don't want.
Chris
that
Brown
smoke.
said it. Don't even dare ask
Neither
me.
one of them. Like, I got nothing to win.
That's right, because some people don't even want.
Chris Brown. He didn't say he don't want to do it. He's like, but there ain't nobody fucking with me.
He said I would do it against myself.
See, but them two,
Chris
they,
Brown
I
versus
feel like that's
Beyonce.
an obvious one. It's that, like Chris Brown, I could see because there's nobody that was
That
really in his
motherfucker
lane.
like joints.
But there was
But
nobody in his lane. Who
I-
was in his lane the whole time that
If
he
you
was?
don't pick the
Usher?
right songs, Usher will blow him away.
In 20 songs?
If you don't pick the right songs,
But I don't think
was
Chris
around like a whole decade before Chris Brown came around.
but
No,
it's
it's the
still
same
got music
genre.
that
So
rang though. He got
it don't have to be
yeah.
the same. It don't have to be the same. Like they don't have to be. But
like there at least.
Chris Brown has. I don't think he has 20 joints he can miss with either.
I think that Usher has 20 joints.
No, Usher
That he
definitely has
won't
20
miss with.
joints. But Chris Brown got all those features, right?
I get it.
Right.
I get it.
And what I'm saying is he's not. I don't think he's gonna miss because he doesn't miss.
But that's fine.
Right.
But
Usher
you
got more
can
joints
definitely
if you wanna go
find
there.
20 unmissable Usher out unmissable Usher tracks.
Usher
Unmissable.
has-
But you can find 20 missable too.
But that's what you can find 20 missable
Chris Brown
joints.
Yeah,
Look at that
yeah,
40
you
track
can.
album. You can find
Yeah, you
missables
can.
in there.
He's not gonna
dog.
play any of those. But
Absolutely.
I'm talking about the features he has. All
I didn't even
smashes.
fuck with Freaky Friday. I thought that was
All
dumb.
smashes. All his features are smashes.
Yeah, all his features.
All of them.
No, it wasn't Freaky Friday. Fucking.
They're picking one.
Lil Dicky.
I woke
Him and Lil
up this
Dicky.
morning.
Little Dicky.
They're picking that one.
I just, you say you can't miss. I'm
Oh,
saying I
Lil
hated that
Dicky,
song.
yeah.
He
Lil
won't pick
Dicky,
that
Lil
one. Like if he picks No Guidance with Drake, any of his joints with Drake,
So then,
all win.
So then do that one then.
All win.
Drake, Chris Brown.
I don't mind that either.
Drake, Chris Brown is probably that one's.
I mean,
That'd
Drake
be
can
a
go
bigger
against
battle.
anybody.
Drake
I think
will
that would
win.
be.
I think Drake wins if he goes.
I think Drake does win,
I don't know.
but actually
Better
Chris
start looking at
Brown
the
and Drake
features.
is like
I don't know.
because Chris raps too. So
It don't even got to be about the rap. I think it's just about the music with
About the
those two.
music.
But I'm not mad at Rihanna and Beyonce. I'm not mad at Beyonce and Mary J. Blige.
I just don't think you're gonna get people at that level of stature right now to commit anything to a verse. Like again, I have everything to lose, nothing to gain.
I think what happens with this, and I think what people the knock on verses is, are we doing it for the money or are we doing it for the love and the music? And I'm not against either answer, right? If somebody says I want my check, I'm not mad at it. No. But I think people's like you said, you want Rihanna and Beyonce. You want that for the love of music,
I
right?
want it. Honestly, everybody wins if you hear both of their music together.
Right.
Like it's not really a versus. Yes, I think Rihanna has a better catalog personally, but Beyonce made great music
The
too.
Beehive is looking for you
I
right
don't
now.
care. Bring it.
I think Triller can probably do something interesting with verses though. They're doing something interesting with boxing.
they're big enough.
Yeah.
They're bringing boxing back in ways that's fucking. Some people think it's ridiculous. Other people love it.
Right.
With what, the celebrity boxing
Yeah,
shit that they
yeah.
got going on now?
Yep.
Fucking ridiculous. I'm on a ridiculous.
even with the Tyson shit, people think that's ridiculous. Two 50-year-old men fighting.
Nah, I
that's
didn't mind that
ridiculous.
one.
I don't mind
That
it
one-
either.
that
but
one I
people
didn't
think
mind.
it's ridiculous.
I didn't
Yeah, I
like
didn't
it
mind that.
once I saw the rules. Can't knock nobody. No.
That was trash. The only thing that made it fun was us being here that day. That's the only thing. And I didn't
was
pay
fun.
for it.
That was a lot of fun that day.
I didn't pay for it.
And I didn't pay for it. Because I wouldn't pay for that. What the fuck am I going to watch that for?
Nate Robinson fight was cool. For entertainment value, it sucked as a fight, but like, I hate Triller
I had
just
a
for
good
the
time.
fact that my son is like, oh, Blake Paul, he's a great fighter, he's undefeated. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's just promoting all kind of bullshit.
Well, Floyd is giving him more credibility because he's fighting his brother, right? He's fighting.
Is that
older
happening?
brother. Yeah, it's happening. Floyd is training for it. He's out there hitting heavy bank, all of that.
That's another one. I'm like, I start to question Floyd's money. I'm starting to think like 50 now. Like, why do we take this? Why do we even put this fight, win or not, on our resume? I don't even get it.
I think I think Floyd just says it's easy money for him. He says this guy is not a real fighter. I can make a couple mil real quick.
It's the
Why
integrity,
not? I'm
yeah.
gonna take it.
Make an
I think
example.
I think it's ego. I think Floyd is just
Ego.
Like I think he's just like, you know what? Fuck it, bring it, bring the money. Who wants it?
So-
MMA wants it. Bring MMA in.
So we're here for the verses being sold at some portion to Triller. We here for that? We against that? Are we feeling like they sold out and invited white people
have
to the
no
barbecue?
interest. I have-
Yeah,
I
right. Like, I
don't-
really don't care.
I really don't
You
have
know
any
what?
interest.
You know what?
Do what you gotta do. I don't care.
I'm not. That's Triller's bag. Whoever's in that bag, that's their bag. They got it. They worked up to a point. They're gonna make some money off of it. Good for them. Because if I was in their shoes, I would probably get the bag and get out too. To be
Well,
honest, because I can do
everybody's
whatever I
been saying
want.
that shit. Everybody's been
Yeah.
saying you gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it because
At the height of its value.
yeah, because you're not gonna get the value once.
But
I don't
also
understand
get
how
the
that works
people,
either. So
you know, that think like Alex, right? Like, why do we gotta? Why not keep it? Right? Why are we in it for the money and not for the music? Like
No,
I said, I'm not
but,
against
But Al's
either.
also like, do you see this thing really going on after pandemic is done. So the same people like, yo, you should have kept that shit black, are the same people who will stop watching it.
Yep.
And then when the value drop, like, yo, that shit used to be hot.
Yep.
Damn, I should have sold.
That's exactly what happened too.
Like, how's that not that's the chronological order?
Do we see it crossing over? Right now, it's just
So like Miley Cyrus and
Yeah, absolutely. They always fuck.
Right.
100%. Yeah. That's how you're gonna get more money off of this shit. Yeah.
If I'm Trilla, I wouldn't have bought it without that stipulation of like, maybe I don't. I have like a percentage of the battles. Like you guys pick it, you run it. You guys are awesome at this. That's fine. But will it be a Justin Timberlake versus Taylor Swift? Yeah.
I could see it. Why not? There's money.
Yeah.
Now they see that.
Let Britney come out of the house.
What about J.O.
Let
and
Britney
Usher?
come out of the house.
I mean, what about JT and Usher? Justin Timberlake and Usher.
Usher.
I'm with it, but Usher's killing
Yeah.
JT.
Senorita.
I mean,
Maybe not.
Future Love. What was the name of that album?
Yeah, that's the love
whole
song
album.
joint. Like,
Timberland produced it. That was
Justin got some joint.
Nah, he got some.
Is that what the Neptune?
Because if he goes back, no,
That's Timberland on that
Timberland.
one. Senorita was the one with the
that
Neptune.
He go back to it goes back to the boy band.
Start throwing in this. 20 songs. It's gonna be a tight one.
What? No.
It's gonna be a tight
What
one.
if he picks the right 20?
And now that Trilla's involved, who's really
I'm
watching?
still saying no. With the right 20, with the key top hit 20s. I'm saying
Still a no. Not even close.
I'm not saying not even close. I'm just saying no.
All I'm saying is that when that shit comes on, smash.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have smashes. I'm not
some
belittling JT because the dude's nice.
Some joints.
I'm just saying against Usher, I don't know, man. Maybe against Trey Songz.
No,
I'll give him Trey Songz. I'll throw Trey Songz in there.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake could be Usher. Like if you just
Trey.
opened it up to like
If you open up
the
that-
wide
yeah.
audience, everybody that's gonna come.
But what are you guys judging? What makes
preference.
the winner?
It's preference.
But I'm
It is,
asking
it's
you
all
personally. I'm asking y'all personally. Are you going for the hits because they're the hits, or are you
No,
looking for?
because Jadakiss proved that wrong. Right? Like it's not
To
about
you,
the
though.
hits.
No.
No, to everybody. People believed he smashed Fabulous.
a lot of that had to do with his mood and the way he entertained.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Right.
But it wasn't about the hits. It's not just about playing hit singles, right? Because you can easily say all of Fab's hits. A lot of the hit singles are all woman songs, right?
Absolutely.
And you're going
1000%.
against somebody who's a.
And that's why he's not in the top 10.
Oh well, I didn't
is
say
it?
all that.
Who?
I think Miggs hit it for me. Is
Who?
a,
Lupe?
does
Fab.
Because he sings too many girl songs?
yeah no.
But Tupac did that.
So did LL Cool J.
And so did LL. This
People
girl
got him
songs,
on
Tupac
Mount
always said having Ja
Drake.
Rule has his whole fucking life. Drake has his whole fucking
Marvin's
career
Room?
singing girl songs.
I'm just.
He had that's the
saying.
reason why I asked it. It's like he instituted the program that all these motherfuckers said you need to institute, and nobody still talks about Fab or very little.
I don't think it's about Fab having more like girl songs or romantic songs or whatever it is, or songs for the girls, whatever. I think it's just that Jadakiss got bars. Like when you just compare
Fab got
bars
bars,
to
too.
bar,
Nah,
when you go
man.
bar for bar, Jadakiss.
Nah, fam.
Nah,
Fab got bars, man.
Nah,
I
not like
don't know,
Jadakiss.
You
Not
listen,
like
you listen
Jadakiss.
to the album together?
I don't know.
Yes, I do.
Fab
Not like
got
Jadakiss.
bars,
He has
dude.
bars. He has bars. I look all respect to Fabulous. He's a great MC, but Jadakiss is better. That's it.
I don't
man.
know about that.
That's
It's
it.
Jadakiss' energy.
it.
I get it.
No,
I get
Jada
it.
brought the energy that night. You know what I mean? And Fab was just, I don't know if he was too high, too cool,
Yeah.
but Jada was just, he was on one.
Yo, if somebody put me in an island and said you could either pick one of these two discographies, Fabulous discography or Jadakiss discography, I'm picking Fabulous and I'm
You
throwing
thinking
fucking
Fab-
Jadakiss
Nah.
right in the ocean,
Oh,
dog.
wow.
Right in the ocean. Not as a hate,
Disrespect.
just because I don't. Yo,
You been doing this thing to it.
No, I'm not even kicking it. I'm just slowly like pushing
It's like
it
a
out.
rap.
Of my
It's like a rap.
Just slowly like.
Shit.
I'm with Kaba.
I'm just only because there's such a
Are we
a
talking about
variety
the
of
mixtape, the
music.
summertime joints, and
Everything.
I'm taking discography, everything. I'm taking Fab,
the Friday freestyles?
everything.
No top 5 that are alive.
No, definitely not that.
None of that.
album.
None of his albums.
Definitely not that.
I don't even like Kiss Goodbye, Kiss the Game Goodbye. I don't even like that album that much.
It was
I
decent.
don't like none of his
Yeah, it
albums.
was decent.
But
That was a decent
I always said
album.
I like his features.
I always have my Kiss moments where I want to if I'm in the gym, I want to hear some bars.
Yes.
We'll go with Kiss,
Yes.
but it's the mixtapes.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
or
he
any
doesn't have
compilation
albums,
of best of Jada
Yeah.
Kiss. I just need all the hot shit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna listen to an album of Jada
Or the
Kiss.
Locks albums. The Locks albums, Jada kills Locks albums.
Right.
Destroys Locks albums. I'm not saying he's not. Listen, he's top 5 dead or alive to a lot of rappers and to a lot of people because he's fucking Jadakiss. I fucking love Jadakiss. He's definitely top 25, maybe.
I was about to say
So my
Maybe
question-
top 20. Definitely top 25. But against Fab, and maybe this is, you asked how do we judge? I judge on personal, like when you say what's your top 5, I'm going to give you my top 5. What they did to me and how they influenced my life in a particular way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you like
I'm lyrics.
an overarching top 5. I'm going to give you the top 5 that I think either lyrically or sonically moved me in my life somehow. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. So Fabulous has bars that in my life somehow I could either relate, I was bopping to. Like Breathe was a whole fucking era, man. To me, you know what I'm saying? To me, that whole shit.
So it's more impactful. It's more impactful.
Yeah, it was more impactful. Yeah,
All the time.
Dream is like, what is?
No, because in 1 week he's
Dream
like,
is like, who is this guy?
1 week is like, yo, Jay's not in my top 10, most def is. And then it's
100%.
like, Jada is not in my top 20, but Fab is. And I'm like, all right, man. It just made you feel.
No. Fab is in there. Fab and Jada are probably in my top 20, top 25.
It triggers you, and I think Mick said that. It's like when he's listening to the versus battle, it's like he could go back to that moment.
Yeah.
And I think that's how I judge a versus battle. It's like, how many songs are they gonna play? Well, I'm gonna tap into a memory or a feeling where I'm like, oh, that was fire. Versus how many times I'm gonna listen to a song and be like,
But that's why, like for me, when I was listening to that battle, it was perfectly set up for Jada. Because Jada kills us. You give him Jada, we just need 16 bars for you. He flourishes.
It felt like you just needed a camera and a mic for Jada.
Right. Like he flourishes. And so that setup is perfect for him. Oh, just a verse and a hook? Got this. Playing this track. I'm sticking to the script. Like the whole night. I'm on that song. You can't use it. Like he just
He
had.
opened up the summer with that shit.
Huh?
He opened up the summer with that
It
shit.
was a smiley
right?
face.
It
Yeah.
was like May or June or some shit like that.
But like he
opened up
just,
the summer with that.
now it's a gif, it's a meme. He got him dancing, like he's got the cup in his hand. But like he won that one. I think he won that off of the bars and the personality.
Right.
Fab was just like either too high. It seemed like him and his DJ had a conflict because after it was over, the DJ played all the hot shit. It was like. Fab's like,
yo, that makes me think about the
like Fab
Jeezy
sat
versus
down.
what's it
Hey, he
name?
got to a point he just sat down on the side and was like, "Yeah, this
like
shit's
fuck
over.
that Jeezy
This shit
versus
is over.
Gucci
This shit
shit.
is over."
Who are we putting?
Jeezy's DJ won that battle.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Jeezy's DJ won that fucking battle.
Who we? If Lupe was on there,
that
who we
battle
putting
in
Lupe
particular is
against?
crazy.
God, don't.
I could put him
whatever.
against
You can
Joe
have this
Budden.
moment.
Wasn't that the talk?
Ooh,
Joe
Joe
Budden and
Budden.
Lupe?
Look this guy.
Wasn't
Why
that the
not?
talk?
Joey got enough
washes
albums.
I don't think Joe has enough.
I think Lupe washes.
If you
Yeah,
had
I
the,
think
if you
Lupe
had
watches.
the,
Yeah,
if you had
because-
the mixtapes, but it ain't gonna pop though. Joe's songs ain't gonna pop.
No.
I don't know. I don't know how Joe Budden still has a career, like for real.
Nah, Joe Budden's
He
fire.
reinvented himself.
He got Don't get me wrong. He's a great lyricist.
Top 5.
Yeah, he's an excellent lyricist.
about that.
He's eating people up in battles.
Yo, when him and Stack was out, the
Yeah.
run him and Stack
Crazy.
had,
Crazy.
woo.
And for me, it's not even the lyrics. Where I mean, don't get me wrong, his lyrics is top 5 and all that shit, but top 10. But it was the introspect. How much he like self-deprecated. How much he
Yeah, he's
reflected on. A lot of rappers wasn't doing that. It was about clout and how much more they were doing
Right.
in the world and how much. This
Like,
nigga
you
was
couldn't
yo,
diss
I'm
him.
Fucked up.
You couldn't diss him because he told you so much
Yeah,
up front.
right.
Like, so what are you gonna say about me now?
Like I remember he was.
And it wasn't even for that. It was like
Nah.
it was like almost talking to you. Like this
Yeah,
is what's
it's
going
therapy.
on. Like
This is
why the
therapy.
fuck
It's
is
Therapy
this
for
guy
me right now.
It's
Like,
therapy for me.
Like,
Yes, I did. I did a lot of
Eminem
that.
did it. They're like, oh, he's the greatest
He's
rapper
like the
ever.
only rapper like that's not white. That's not Eminem. Eminem could pull it off because he's white. He could diss himself and be, you get it. He's white. But he's like the only rapper that can go on the radio and tell a story basically how he stalked. He used to stalk his ex-girlfriend Tahiri. He basically like slept under her bed.
Seen that ass though?
And waited for her to come home.
And people like that will say that.
And
See that ass though?
And he has a career though, but he still has a career. Like I don't know how he still has a career. Like that's
I think
crazy.
people appreciate the honesty.
I appreciate. There was some shit.
They was
he used
both
to say
toxic.
shit
Like
sometimes.
DMX. People say
Okay,
DMX is
school
one of
me,
the
'cause
realest
That's
rappers
exactly.
ever, right?
I was just about to say the exact same thing. There was shit about these guys that you could relate to up until a certain point in time.
Okay.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
maybe,
You,
all
there
right.
was like, yo, this guy, I've been there, and then all of a sudden it's
Whoa.
like, yep, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. But this is interesting. Where's this gonna go?
I called her phone a lot, but no, I didn't go to the house
Yeah.
and I didn't try to climb in the window. No, I didn't do that.
I've thought about it. I've had some
I was blowing
ass
up her
that
phone.
made me
I was
think
blowing up
about
her phone.
it.
Oh, you ain't picking up?
I ain't
I
actually
might
show
go to her
up.
house.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go.
Right. He just made it seem like he was so tangible. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah.
friend
Okay,
that's going
baby.
through
I
the
give you-
shit.
All right.
I give you
and
Lupe
no
versus
knock,
Talib
I just don't know
Kweli.
how he still did. Like he
Yeah, he was kind of like a troll. Like he went after like
Yo,
Method
stop
Man.
acting like Lupe's like you
Nah,
saying it like he's gonna
I
watch
got
people.
punched in the face for that.
I do.
Yeah.
I do
You heard about
Lupe
that, right?
Talib Kweli. Because I don't think Lupe has an album anywhere near Reflection Eternal.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Nah, wait, I got Food and Liquor.
Food and liquor?
Nah.
Ooh.
Food and liquor?
I like
Cool,
Food and Liquor.
The Cool was pretty dope too, man. Like,
Nah. Again,
Let's go, Alex.
where
Don't
it
be
takes
all
me
calm.
back. I was down with
Let's
the
go.
Kick Push. I was down with the Jill Scott track. All that shit. Don't even talk to me on the lasers. But
Lasers was my favorite album.
yeah. So no, if that's your favorite album versus like Eardrum was another fire. Just I think that would be
Nobody would watch
comparison.
that. Nobody's gonna
No
watch that.
one would watch it
Nobody's
other
gonna
than,
watch that.
other than rap lyricists.
Nobody's watching that, so it
No,
doesn't matter.
it's gonna be
Doesn't matter.
89,000 people
No,
in the
no,
room.
you're not gonna backpedal out of this with nobody's watching it. So Lupe battles the trash then.
No, nobody's
Whoa.
nobody's
Talib
listening.
Kweli is
Nobody's
not
listening to
trash.
that.
No, I said Lupe.
Oh,
He did say Lupe. He strictly said Lupe and left Kweli out.
Ooh, I got nervous for a minute.
Ludacris? Who does Ludacris go with?
Oh shit.
Did he not go?
He just did it. He did
Did he?
Nelly?
Yeah. Nelly.
No.
Chris and Nelly?
No, somebody. He went though.
He went with somebody that was not that was having
Definitely
like
did it. because
issues and shit.
I remember Afion Crockett and Spice Spice Adams. They replayed the shit.
Who the fuck was it that he was? Oh, I think it was Nelly. Who was Nelly up against?
Nelly.
Because Nelly was drunk.
Nelly.
Yeah.
Nelly.
Having,
I didn't watch that.
Having Wi-Fi issues and shit.
I didn't watch that one.
Listen, I don't watch any of those, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm glad that they were able to pull it together the way they did. They capitalized on the pandemic.
Did Ghost and Ray eat from that?
Everybody
Trilla?
I
eats.
think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody eats. And I think that's the part that I want to take away from the deal. Is like, if you are going to structure a deal, because they could have just sold that bitch and it been Tim and him, Tim and Swiss.
Oh, they would have. They can't do that. There would have been so much backlash. They're not gonna do that.
But I could, for fucking $400 million, y'all could backlash as much as y'all want. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with it. But, you know, the idea of everybody eating together is what I'm taking away from the deal versus the why you selling out type shit. That was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And now on to the next one.
Because I can see.
Did you see how I did that? On to the next.
But no,
On
just
to
real,
the-
but real quick, I can see people being mad if they, calling them sellouts if they took the 400 and ran and didn't give any of the people that actually participated in the verses any money or anything in it.
I honestly felt like Kanye when I was reading people's shit. I was like, I don't take advice from people less successful than me. Than
Right.
me. If
Smart,
you have
smart.
never been in a position
Right.
to broker a $500 million deal, shut the fuck up. I don't care what you gotta say. Like you can't even talk at this level. Like there's nothing you can tell me.
You broke.
About what I should. Not that you
Nah,
broke. You should be
no,
fine. You know what I
yeah.
mean. But like, if you're not even here where we could have, you've never been in these rooms. Don't tell me.
I don't think
how to
people
navigate it.
appreciate or
How hard is it to
understand
get
how to
there?
get there.
Right. Swiss has a fucking degree from Harvard, doesn't he? Yeah,
think so,
a Harvard
yeah.
School of Business.
One of the schools.
Right.
one of
So
them schools.
I mean, this is not.
And that was just recently.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that amount of time alone to do the studying, to get the degree, that's how you start to get positioned. To
Oh,
be
you
in
mean he
these
did it when he was
boardrooms.
rich?
He did it when he could afford it. You know what I mean?
You still got to go to school.
When he was rich.
You still got to go to class.
Do the work.
Yeah.
Still have to do the work.
People would say because he's rich, he got the time to do the work. Okay. Not really. If he's a businessman, he works. It's not like he just sits at home all
I got
day.
a question. You guys seem to be hip hop savvy and know like what's going on in the industry.
Not Alex, but whatever.
Not really. So no, I was looking at a video the other day. Method Man was like talking about how these younger rappers are able to afford private jets, and the OGs can't do it. Like Method Man been around the game 20-something years, has a catalog, probably owns at least some of his masters. And he can't.
Times was different, man.
And he can't get in a private jet, but I guess like I know Bobby Shmurda when they picked him when he got out of jail.
Quavo did that for him.
He came out in a private jet, so it's like he doesn't know. He's in the industry. He's there. He doesn't know. So it makes me question like it may be something.
Either they have the money to do so, or there's somebody behind them, right?
There's
It's not even that either, though. I think that today, not to cut you off, but like today. They are more savvy of the contracts they are signing. Where back as it's kind of like NFL and the NBA. You talk about the best players in the NBA in the 90s, in the 80s, broke now.
Yeah.
You know, because of the contract structure. Versus now, shit, you got people that are ninth off the bench, make $4 or $5 million. So I think that the contract structure has changed. How much more they're owning their own masters
industry
and
has
the
changed.
royalties that they
You don't
get
need
back.
a deal.
You
You
just
don't need a
need
label.
distribution. You don't
You
need a
just
label.
Yeah.
The industry has changed too, and it's like we would have to go and buy a cassette or a CD, like
Streaming. So streams.
So like John Hope was here, right? And I didn't have to go somewhere. I just downloaded his album, and it's instant. You know, so I think the streaming is.
Well, you also
but
these
like,
artists have access to YouTube, right? They have access to all those streaming platforms without a label.
But like
You don't need a marketing team.
No.
I can see what Method Man was saying because Method Man is like, yo, if you look at the video, it's somewhere on YouTube. He's like, yo,
He's in a barbershop, right?
Yeah, he's in the barbershop.
Yeah.
I got a catalog. I got more music than these people. Like he didn't say these are my words. These aren't Method Man's words.
Mm-hmm.
Go look at the video so you can see what his words are. But this is what James remembers from the fucking video right now. He's like, yo, I got the I got the. You could see that I got the music. I can tour. I don't got that kind of money. Where are these guys that don't have? They don't got the music. They don't got the music.
They may be mismanaging that shit too.
That's another thing I was about to bring up. Meth
These
is like
motherfuckers.
planning for retirement.
Right,
And that
yeah.
group
You know what I mean?
that group money wasn't like that.
And they were slanging. They were slanging
I
out the
don't-
trunk.
I don't know. I'm an
Whereas,
outsider, but it doesn't
like
make me
Migos
like
didn't
think.
come out slanging out the trunk.
they
Migos
were.
came out with a team, right? Didn't they?
Yeah. It's like Too Short.
And
Too
they
Short
were
was
selling
selling
whatever.
cassettes right out of the trunk.
A lot of
A lot of
artists.
their artists.
But I think the availability of those type of luxuries are more now, right? Pretty sure they're renting.
Nah, it don't matter. It's still
Renting
30.
chains,
You still gotta pay for that. You
cars.
still gotta
Yeah,
pay for the
30.
gas.
Right.
You gotta
Whether
pay for
rent
that
it or not,
gas,
you gotta pay
though.
for the gas. But what I also see happening, and this is about the private jet, is that the hitch and rides. So we're getting off a private jet, but
7 of
you
us.
know, like it's like you had already booked
5
it.
racks is
I'll
nothing.
split it up, but you
5 racks is
it's
nothing.
$5,000 between us type shit.
Yeah.
Even though it may be a private a PJ, but I think to Dave's point, let's see in 5 years. I think the Migos will be fine.
Oh yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Especially Quavo,
Right.
because of the production credits that he's getting. But some of these other ones, we'll see in 5 years how many of them still have PJ money, or how many of them are like requesting to get on a versus battle against Miley Cyrus. I'll do anything for the views.
No, I'll do it. It's not even your
Anything for the
lane.
views.
I'll
It
do
doesn't
it.
matter. I'll do
it.
anything right
I'll do
now.
it.
I promise.
I'll do it.
Yo, you know what I keep seeing on the internet, but I don't know what it's about, but I know it's some funny shit. There was a dude that cheated, but we went on the internet with his wife.
Black men don't cheat.
Did that happen?
Derrick Jaxson.
P-Jack, baby.
Jackson.
What happened?
That dude
I
was
saw
fucked
the-
up. Yo, Derrick Jack. Yo, I think I was one of the first because as soon as I saw it, I shared it because I've been like this motherfucker been pissing me off and fuck with my marriage for the last 3 years.
He took me down on niggas.
Oh,
When's the last time you bought your wife some flowers?
Let's go, James.
Yo, this dude gets on. He does videos. Now you're gonna watch. He does videos and any kind of subject. He always sides with the woman. Anything. Yo, it could be like
he like the Steve Harvey.
he like he,
think
he,
like a man.
He's a younger Steve Harvey, like a younger Steve Harvey.
This is his older videos, like
His older videos. So he's been making videos since he was like in his early 20s, the whole time.
Is he happily married or something?
Yeah, all right.
He's married. It gets better. Like
He was happy.
Yeah, exactly. So
he's happily married.
So he does these videos. He has the car seat in the back. So he's like this wholesome family guy, and he's like, yo, if that dude, like, basically anything, the guy's always wrong. Put it to like, it could be any scenario. He's always gonna side with the female in the scenario because that's his audience.
Always questioning the
Always
nigga's
question it. If that dude is in a knight in shining armor and is in bringing home the bacon, cooking it, and massaging her feet before she goes to bed, that dude is straight up wrong. Like that dude is
trash.
He's a piece of shit. That's basically Derrick Jaxson.
You deserve better, queen.
Exactly. He's that
kinda
dude.
shit, yeah.
He's that guy, basically.
Honestly, you know who he is?
I love how life
he's
treats
the,
motherfuckers
He's the
like
nigga.
this. Life has a way of being like, oh, we're gonna make fun of you.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be you.
He's your lady's work boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's that nigga. He's the one that's like, damn, where he ain't bought you no flowers since when?
But really likes
I don't
her.
know why you still
Yeah.
exactly.
He's that
but
guy.
really, like, he's that nigga on the internet, just talking hella shit about.
So
just
what happened
your
now?
mediocre effort.
He got caught cheating.
No. Cheating is come on. Not cheating. Shorty went on a podcast. She got receipts. Flew her out to here. Asked to see about flying her friends out too. Brought her to his family's house. She got pictures of them.
Oh, he was in a relationship.
Her bedroom while
whole
his
thing.
wife and kids
Yo,
were
in
in
the house.
Colorado.
Brought in the house.
In the family house. Told her,
That was his girlfriend.
yeah,
Yeah.
for 4 years. Well, we separated, and she said, "Oh, when I went there, I saw a boxer, so I thought that like people were moving out." No, they just packing up, getting some new shit, whatever. Wife is in Colorado with the family. Yeah, nigga, 4 years of, and again, it just speaks to I hate the fucking internet, bro.
Yeah.
4 years he's been telling you ain't shit, bro. You pack your whole family up to go to Philly.
I'm talking about this.
So your wife's been listening to you?
I'm talking
Looking at you funny.
They got the video. She got the video in the background blazing her. She's doing her makeup. I'm getting ready. And this dude is saying
Looking
whatever.
at you.
Yo, she's throwing ad libs. She's throwing ad libs on everything he
Wow.
says. Yeah.
I can't tell.
She's rapping with him, bro.
Must be
I'm like,
nice.
yo, this
She's rapping with him.
Maybe in other marriages. Oh, that's what we doing?
Yeah. So
Oh, this must be sweet for you right
so
now.
nobody has any
Oh, yeah.
sympathy for this guy.
Nah,
No,
they're going in
nah,
on him right
man.
now. They going in on him.
I was
That's
wondering
not
why the
sure.
internet was going so hard because I didn't see the like she sat down, she had the whole head
But the
there.
thing is, that's the
Like a shower
worst. That's
cap
the
type of
worst.
shit.
Made it look like
made
a
it
mom
worse.
was about to whoop your ass.
I'm saying, that's the worst part about it is that he did all of that, cheated on his wife, brought this other lady in the crib, did it as messy as he did it, and then on top of that had his lady up there with a freaking whatever the heck on
looked
her
like a
head,
shower
bro.
cap.
Yo, I would have made sure that she would have. Yo, present. You got to be presentable,
So
man.
did he
Like, seriously.
admit and now they're no longer, or did he admit and now they're together?
They're gonna work through this. Well, we
And what
can't
about the
tell.
other lady? What about the
Nah, the
relationship
other
for 4
girl's like,
years?
fuck you. Like,
Isn't he like a religious dude or some shit?
He's going that route now.
everybody finds out.
He's making that pivot now.
gotta find
He's
Jesus.
making that
Jesus
pivot
then.
You
now.
gotta find
So he
you.
wants redemption.
Yeah.
Redemption.
Yeah.
So if you watch the video, because I can't find the actual fucking audio of the video. It's always somebody like doing the ad libs over.
Yeah.
Which is like, yo, this nigga, what's his name? Ace Van? ACEVAN8. He's like, yo, so first of all, it ain't even cheating, right? I walked into the bedroom backwards, and you got to walk in the bedroom forward in order for it to be cheating. Like, it's like that I ain't even wear a condom. You got to wear a condom to cheat because you know what? Yo, so I can't find the actual video, but if you look at it, it looked like a goddamn hostage video, bro.
Yeah.
Like she's in all black. And
That
this
dude
nigga
got her
has her
control.
hand with both hands over her hand,
Sure.
right? And he's like, every marriage goes through some time. You may have heard, and she's just like,
So he's just an influencer.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's like a
He's a-
but
he's
not- he's not a sports
he's a
guy.
social influencer, but in that marriage he's like
he has
controlling her.
years of content
Yeah, that dude-
talking
Wow.
about how men are supposed
Oh,
to
he's
treat
over.
women.
It's over now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of that.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got
All
books
you gotta do is
and
go
everything.
Lil Duval's
He wrote
page.
books. He wrote books and everything. He's like been around.
Oh my God, he's old. It's over for that guy.
Yeah.
For that,
Career's
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
That's why you got to
switch
go
out.
into church.
Nah, fuck church. I say
Yeah.
you go all the way pimping. show you how to do this.
He has to do one or the other.
Oh, he ain't did it right.
Yo, I know I would completely switch over to like how to treat your woman in a real marriage to how to cheat on your woman throughout your whole marriage. Like, just switch the whole narrative because as far as that good shit, he's done.
She looked scared in the video. Everything. It was kind of.
You know what she looked like? She looked, like she was dependent on him.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Like, I want to leave,
But this is the income.
but all of the income's